Well, a Georgia woman is definitely an inspiration to so many people, and that's because she lost more than 350 pounds without surgery. Val McLeod used to weigh 600 pounds. She's featured in People magazine's New Year's weight issue, and Val McLeod is with me now. Looking gorgeous,
Yeah.
Val. So good to have you. You know, even just chatting with you a little bit, you have an amazing story. There are so many people sitting at home, and their first question would be, how did you do it?
Well, thank you so much for having me, Lynn. It's just been an extraordinary moment. So grateful and thankful for this opportunity to share with women around the country and around the globe that if I can do it, you absolutely can. And I know we're going to talk about some of my food choices and how I got to weigh so much and then what am I doing now. But the most important thing is you have to have a mind shift. So, you know, I'm a motivational speaker, a empowerment specialist. So I talk to people about how to really recreate their lives, whatever their adversity. So I applied particular principles and things that, you know, I'd like to share, you know, with your audience about, you know, this is how you change the way you look at it, change the way you approach it, and you'll get the results.
And you have an
desire.
acronym, REACH. What does that stand for?
REACH is, first of all, R, recognize the responsibility. Recognize that you are the one, you know, who can make a choice to be where you are today or different. I'm a woman of faith, and there's so many times we'll say that, well, I'm the way God made me. Well, listen, God did not make me 600 pounds. Val McLeod did that. But what God will help me do is to change that. So recognize the responsibility. Take ownership for that. And that's empowering. Not blaming anyone. We all have our backstories of what influenced and what predisposed us to it. Okay, but I choose what I put in my mouth. So recognize the responsibility. And then E is envision yourself at your ultimate goal. But set incremental goals in between. I never set out to lose. Now I'm right about like 370 pounds because since the people feature, I am so geared up and so fired up. I'm just moving toward my goal this year to be sure. So, but you got to be able to envision your goal. Envision yourself where you want to be. So I did that. And then A is acknowledge your ability to take action. So many women are writing to me on Facebook and through email, and when I go speak at conferences, you know, I can't do it. You absolutely can. Acknowledge and take ability and take responsibility for your ability to do that. And you do that by connecting to your courage. You know, Lynn, it takes a lot of courage to show up every day fat and in a body you don't want to be in. To have to face some of the ridicule and the stares that you get. That takes courage. So connect to that courage and shift it and be able to make changes in your life. And then the last
How long did it take you to actually lose the weight?
I started in, because my story is manifold, but I started in like 1988, so it's been like a 30-year journey. I would start and stop, because when you're 600 pounds, you don't weigh. Getting on the scale was horrific to me. So I started my journey because I was having some major medical and physical problems because of the weight. My body was beginning to break down. My right knee was going to break. So I started in like 1988, and then I started and stopped. My journey has not been a straight line, and that's okay. You know, but, you know.
And you say you have 50 more pounds to go?
About 55 more pounds, I'll be at goal.
What is it that pushes you forward each time you hit that, wait, no, I want to grab that cupcake. I want to do this.
Well, you know what, there have been times over this, you know, many-year journey that I have grabbed that cupcake, you know, because whatever weight you are, you're eating enough calories to sustain yourself at that weight. So there have been times where I would stop and start. But here's the thing. Once I had lost half of myself, you know, I felt skinny. I couldn't wear clothes from a store. I used to have to wear upholstery fabric. I would throw out as many yards as I could to be able to to make clothes for myself and just put elastic in the waist. When I lost my first 100 pounds on Weight Watchers, I was able to get into size 28 jeans in the full figure store. I felt like Janet Jackson. I was a sexy, you know what I'm saying? So
and
my
you're
point of
looking
reference
yes,
is very different.
And you look unbelievable now, and you're also inspiring people to do the same. And you wrote a book. It's called Empowered Faith. It's filled with success stories and the power of your words and how important that is. So such an inspiration to so many women. Val McLeod, thanks so much for being with us. We appreciate it.
It's a joy. Best success to everyone. This is our year to do it, to finish strong, to fulfill our fitness goals.
Absolutely.
Yes.